Okay, let me check if everything is working properly. I wanted to do that earlier today, but something came up. I will be moving most likely tomorrow, so I don't know. I really want to finish this campaign. I don't want to leave it in the middle of it. So why the hell it is so slow? Well, it seems the stream is fine. I hope it started
Empire's
early.
blessings, yes.
Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, we have to... I forgot about that. We have to load this one. We should be close on finishing this. That's why I wasn't that scared on starting this earlier. Something came up in the evening, so I couldn't really stream that. I do want to finish this though today, because most likely I'm going to be gone for roughly 10 to 15 days. I'm not going to have internet on the new place where I'm moving in, hopefully for the last time. And yeah, it's all over the place. At least I want to finish the Chaos. I want to finish the Chaos Warriors as a whole, but at least I want to finish Valkia for now. I'll see what I'm going to do with the rest of the Chaos Warriors and everything. Now, where were we? Got happy populants, that's nice. Is this everything alright? Yeah, this is everything alright. So we have this guy, we have this one. Ooh. Yeah, that's interesting. Because I was thinking of attacking this one, but then we're gonna have to fight like something like that. Although it's not that scary now that I see it. The dragons are the only scary thing over here. And we should have enough anti-large for the dragons. Okay, first things first. You... Okay, they have nothing, so this one just destroys everything. Perfect. Let me sack this just to see if I have enough movement to attack some of them. I do not. In that case, we just occupy that. They're mostly skeletons, I'm not that worried. Plus, we can transform most of them. Since they're mostly skeletons, I think I'm gonna go with them. Yeah, I'm not gonna need shields that much, especially not versus Tomb Kings. They do have some archers. Yeah, they do have some archers, but we should be fine. We should be fine. Like, this is a rather fast unit, like 38, compared to the skeletons that are like 30 or 28. We do have a Dragon Ogre, so I believe we're fine. I believe we're fine for the most part. Worst case scenario, if this dies, we still have this army. This army is fully loaded. I think it's only missing Herald, Hammerstorm. Yeah, okay, so you go up. You are the maids.
Valkia the Bloody.
And what I'm gonna do... Wait, he didn't support that? I have a feeling he didn't support that, did he? Anyway, I'm gonna attack this one, but I'm not gonna occupy that because they can double team me, and that's gonna be very, very bad. Even for this army, we might be able to take that. Like, they do have some dragons, but the rest is like tier 1 units. It's not that scary, but I don't wanna risk it. So I'm just gonna do like an ambush over here or something. Yeah, that sounds good enough. We did take the bonus. That's great. What do we do on technologies? I think we just go for the next gift. We have pretty much everything I need from the top row. And I'm not really gonna go for Aspiring Champions again. It's not really worth it on the monocode factions. At least not in my eyes that much. Taking missile resistance might be nice. Wait, actually no. Let's finish this one. Because we do have 4 cav units. It should be good enough. No, we don't have much gold. What do we get from that one? All Chaos Knights, Marauder Horsemen. Sure, I can keep that.
They will be dominated.
Wait a minute.
Do we have to talk to them, Nestra? It is but...
Yes. We have to occupy this. I was planning on Wolfric, I don't remember his name. Anyways, I was planning for him to occupy that, but apparently he just gave up on it. Which is a bummer. But we should be okay for the most part. Let me upgrade this one. I think that's the biggest income that we can increase. Did we move everyone? We did move everyone. Let's skip that. Let's skip that. This is on the front line. Most likely I'm gonna start giving this to my vassal. Like, I do have a lot of settlements to give them. I'm gonna destroy the Tomjings and then come down with everyone, because we have Ostankia. And I haven't seen Ostankia yet. She probably has a lot of strength. Yeah, she probably has a lot of strength. Those two armies are not everything. Like, pretty much nothing. So I'm guessing she has like more like 7 or 6 armies. Yeah, she can take that. I was expecting that army to be something like that. Oh, actually, wait, I did show that army. The other one is the one I was missing. But I don't really lose anything down there. Even if they occupy all of that, I don't really care. I could have given that settlement to my vassal, but I don't think it was worth it that much. We lose an exalted unit for me to skip the entire battle. Yeah, it's just a summoned unit. Like, I'm not gonna nitpick and play everything. Probably we could have done better if we played that. Again, they're Tomjings. They cannot really run even from, you know, my melee infantry, which is... It is rare. It is rare. Settlement lost. Path of Glory unlocked. Although I'm not gonna get it just yet. Okay, I'm not gonna occupy that with this army because I do want this army to go down as quickly as possible as reinforcements. Like, fighting Ostankia is not gonna be easy. Yeah, we even have a replenishment right over here. We lost pretty much nothing then. Like, you have to manage your resources as Chaos Warriors, yes, but I'm not gonna play every battle test to min-max this. I'm gonna occupy it with this, probably on next turn. I don't care about the replenishment that much. I do want this army to come down as quickly as possible. I wanna say that. There you go, they have even one more army here. They have 3 armies and I haven't seen Ostankia yet. She can still support if she wants. Can I attack the Forced March army? Perfect. Perfect. That is perfect, because this one cannot attack me. Yeah, these are crappy armies. Apart from the dragons, everything else is like tier 1 unit. I think this is tier 1 or tier 2.
Blood for the Blood God! Sword Maiden of the Blood God! Still your blades!
Now, I wanna see, this is Ostankia. This is not
There
Ostankia.
will always be blood.
She can attack that, but if I raise it... Yeah, I'm gonna disband him because he's level 17. I don't want him to die. And I'm gonna recruit this one for, you know, for the extra that I need. Now, this one is gonna destroy that one and then finish off the sisters. The sisters are gonna have only one settlement left.
We grant you one last audience.
I can take peace and hope that Wulfric is gonna come down, but for whatever reason, I highly doubt he's gonna do that.
Let's board Seafang and find some southerners to fight.
Ooh, that is a very nice war you're having there. That is a very nice war.
Lord of Rage. Rewards for the mighty.
Yeah, I have a feeling the second we get 60 settlements, plus we get the Titan peaks, we can immediately just gift him like a fort and
Gifts
finish
for the
this.
champion.
It's gonna be like instant. Now, I can use him on the Path of Glory. We do have a lot of souls. But I kinda want him to be like higher level in order to jump like immediately to Demonhood.
The gods smile.
28. Yeah, I'm just gonna upgrade the gold ones. We really struggle with gold right now. This is corn. Ah, wait a minute. Can I give
My
him?
fellow warlords converge. Do the Kurgan and Tong come south?
I can give him a lot. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start giving him
Understood.
stuff. Like every turn, I'm just gonna give him something just to take like a little bit of income out of him. Ah, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I don't wanna lose these ones. So I have to be a little bit careful. I don't wanna lose this one, for example.
Of course.
And let's hope Valkia is gonna be fine, because she can be attacked by 2 armies. And I have a feeling even if we retreat, they can attack us. Okay, that's okay. I couldn't care less. Perfect, 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 perfect. So with this, Valkia did replenish for 1 turn. The big reinforcements are coming down. What the hell was that flying thing? Settlement lost. Wild Hunt begins. Doesn't care.
Lord of War. Not yet. Chaos is great. This is my warhammer. I am living history. Exalted of course.
This should be the end of Tomb Kings. At least Hatep though. Over secured, faction destroyed, perfect. Actually, I don't really need the replenishment, so might as well give it.
Contest.
What was the name? Something something mount. Thank you.
Done.
Yeah, I'm gonna start giving things from the top all the way down. I do wanna keep things like that. I think it does give the bonuses to my units. But everything else, like especially the ports, I don't really have a need for them. And if I'm not mistaken, the ports are very, very valuable for Noshka. That is great.
The master commands. Skulls for the skull
I hope I can do this.
Unrelenting murder.
Do you have enough to go all the way down?
Murder.
I do.
Spill blood.
Surprisingly, they didn't attack this one. I disbanded the Lord over here because I thought they're gonna attack that. Perfect. They have crappy armies for whatever reason.
Coruscating winds.
A bloodbath comes.
Okay, we have all the blue line. We have all the red line. We have everything. So I guess we just buff Valkia now.
My proficiency is unsurpassed.
In that case, you can force march down. This one is gonna take down this and then go to the left. The same with this one. Most likely gonna come down over here. And I only have 2 armies, right? 1, 2... 3 armies, yes. 3 armies and... The sorcerer is here, that is a rogue one, and this is... I think that's the lord that I resetted. So that should be fine. Let's keep that, let's keep that. Do we have any fort that we're gonna upgrade? Better not, because I'm gonna need a lot of gold soon enough. I don't wanna lose that. So let's see how bad is the fight versus the dragons. I don't think it's gonna be that bad though. Especially since they don't have like a big lord. Oh, they do have some beasts. That's scary. The beasts are kinda annoying. This is a weird unit. This is an anti-large armor piercing. But we have anti-large on ourselves, so we should be okay. We even have anti-large infantry and anti-large cav. This is like an elite cav for anti-large. So I don't think we're gonna have that much of a problem. Now, the big problem is that they're spread.
Valkia the Bloody!
Warriors of Corn! Our blood boils! For fighting's sake!
I can put them down. Like, they have more movement speed than everything else, so they should be fine. Now, I'm gonna send them to the flanks, and Valkia with the hero are gonna go down below. Let's go a little bit forward. Valkia is gonna do 1, 2. You're gonna do 3. You're gonna do 4. And you're gonna take place. I wanna basically go from the right and just destroy everything. I know those 2 units can be annoying. Actually, they're gonna be very annoying. So let me just send these 2 immediately. Something like that should be fine.
Move out! Go away!
Oh wait, this is a monstrous beasts. I thought it was the big one, the big monster. That would have been very dangerous. Okay, you go like that, you go like that. You go like that, you go like that, you support that, you support that.
Army of the Dark Gods! Savage duty! War! War! Pawns of
Why did you stop?
exalted hero of Corn! Well done!
No, I'm gonna wait for them to come all the way into the front lines and then I'm just gonna summon that. Please don't stop and keep moving. There you go, much better. Wow, this got destroyed. This got annihilated.
Slaves to darkness!
I think I missed the charge on those.
On tireless foot!
Sorry. Kinda hit the microphone there.
Warriors of Corn!
Okay, you can probably push forward. She does have some things that she can do. Let me damn it. Perfect.
More than barbarians! Destroy them!
This is done. This is done. You should leave the dragon. Yeah, see, like, this is elite anti-large armor piercing cav. The dragons don't really stand a chance if we actually hit them with the cav.
Chosen of Corn!
That's why I put it all in one place.
Exalted hero of Corn!
I really need that right now. How do we win this? Points are generated each time an entity is killed. Okay, thank you. That would be insanely good. You can probably take down this one.
To darkness!
Actually, just chase the dragon to the out of the map. This one is done, perfect. This one is done, perfect. Valkia is taking damage, but not enough for it to be worrisome. Is this a summon? Somebody summoned horse archers. That is so weird. Okay, this one can leave. Let me chase that one down. You come back into the battlefield and then probably attack him. Is Valkia? Yeah, okay, Valkia is delaying a dragon. That's nice because I don't have horses over here. I do have anti-large arm, the anti-large variant of the Chaos Knights, but it's not really enough. Ah, that's army loss is perfect. Yeah, we did take damage, but we didn't lose anything. That's great. This is army loss is just the only reason it's happening right now is they have this weird passive. This one, the buy or blood. And they become unbreakable for a few seconds. In a few seconds, I do believe the fight is going to be over. Let me stop them. Valkia can go for this one. And everything broke. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Much better than I thought it would be. I just don't want to occupy anything over here because I still don't know where Ostankia is. I know I did take down. This is the second army that we took down. We know 2 more armies. And I'm missing Ostankia. So most likely she has like 2 or 3 more armies. That's why I don't want to occupy anything, especially at half HP. Because she can still have Ostankia with like 2 full stacks going around or something. That is a nice bit of gold. I kinda needed that. Thank you.
Valkia the Bloody.
I am gonna go in an ambush.
Wait.
Coruscating winds.
Consort of
I should have gone on this side. Yeah, over here I had 70%. I don't think anything is gonna happen, but you never know. Like, if you can, you should have taken that precaution. At least I didn't, which is bad.
Always
Now
ready
you.
for a headbutting contest.
This has wood. I don't care about wood, right? Ah, you don't have money. Ooh, what's next? Non-aggression. Non-aggression with the Blessed Red.
What compels you?
Yeah, why not? I don't really want to go down, and since he likes me... He does have a -20 on Ruler Prejudice, but I don't think it's gonna be like a huge deal breaker. The only negative I have is... Oh, wait, did he take peace? Oh no, he didn't. The only negative I have is if he doesn't like that. That's the only thing I don't want to happen. Because I really want to make him an ally. I think if I make him an ally, I get all the forts. Because he has exactly the enemies I want him to take. He did take out Malus. I don't have Malus as an enemy anymore. He did take down Malus. So he most likely has like the 4 forts over here. Plus this one, I think there are 5 forts on the top. He also has like 5 on the Norska. He's gonna take Azazels as well. And he has this one. So he has pretty much all the forts I need. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna go all the way down, take Titan picks, and then just like make him a vassal or something. I have a feeling it's gonna be insta short and long campaign victory on one go. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. We can occupy Ice Rock Gorge. I think. I hope. He did have an army over here. If that's the same, we can definitely occupy that. He's making a second army over there, but I don't think it's gonna save him. Technology research, yes. Ooh. Interesting, but I'm not gonna recruit units over there. Plus, I don't know how exactly it works. Because you have to take into account that a unit, yes, you can recruit it, but we change it. If you change it, do you keep the armor? I don't think so. That would be very funny. If you can recruit, if you change a unit on this province, does it get all the bonuses? That would be insane if it works like that.
There will always be blood.
Yeah, I think we can take that.
Sword Maiden of the Blood God.
Again, we lose a bloodletter.
Behold my wrath.
I like these units. They do a lot of damage, but
My magic is yours.
I really don't like taking that much damage all the time.
Mortals will quake.
glory of war.
Again we lose the blood letter, damn it.
Skull for the skull throne.
Okay, let me gift them
My
something.
fellow warlords converge. Do the Kurgan and Tong come south?
That is all yours.
Understood.
If I upgrade something to tier 4, I think I get like I have a mission for that. Okay, I spend all the gold. I'm gonna gift him this next turn, so no point on doing anything over here. Have to play this battle though.
Lord of Korn, now is the time.
Damn it.
You dare give me orders? Address me as sir.
Yeah, I cannot really go forward, can I?
No higher power.
Piece of shit.
Spill blood for corn. Behold,
Yeah, let's go. The more I think about it, the more time I waste. Let's go. They do have a spellcaster this time around, although we do have a lot of magic resistance, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, we have some curses.
Valkia the Bloody.
Physical resistance. Okay, she's not a spellcaster. Passive and melee defense, okay.
Warband, assemble.
Ah, yeah, now we have a spellcaster on the team.
Descendant. Lusting for slaughter.
Slaughter personified.
Chosen of God.
Devoted legion of killers. I do not ask you to fight. I am telling you to fight.
Going forth.
You go for the kitty cat, you stay there, and we'll see what we're gonna do with Valkia. Is that the aura? Wow, wait, if that's your aura, that's insane.
Fades to darkness. The Gold Queen Ascendant.
I mean, I cannot see if the aura is over here.
Valkia the
'Cause
Bloody.
this is insane.
Stone crushers of God.
Oh wait, he can go on melee.
Corn shows the way.
Exalted hero of God.
That was too early for this one.
Chaos.
Fury of
Perfect.
Swords of war. Seas of blood. Skull crushers. Northern barbarians.
Slaughtnir thirsts.
Death.
We should have that.
Sorcerer. Since his will. All will be hell. For chaos.
We should have that.
Slaves to darkness. Imbibe their souls.
Okay, one dragon is dead. The kitty cat is dead. Let me get away. I do wanna get the charge bonus again, and then I'm gonna charge the dragons.
Master, behold! Making ground!
That's frenzy. Why?
Skull crushers! Make claim!
What is your speed? 77 versus 53. Okay. Ah, yeah, because of the frostbite from the dragon.
Of the dark gods! Carnage moves!
Yeah, that should be done.
Action on them!
And this is army losses, isn't it?
Skull crushers on call!
Shield maiden!
There you go. We did take more damage than the auto-resolve, I think. The auto-resolve was like low casualties. We kinda did take some damage on the cav army. On the cav units.
Hordes of chaos! Father, behold!
What hasn't died yet?
Lusting to slaughter.
I guess it's the passive. Yep.
It matters not from whence the blood flows.
Decide where the hell do you wanna go?
Valkia the Bloody.
Actually, did we took that much damage? I think only these two units took more damage than they should. Also, let me destroy this. We don't have anything with them yet. Yeah, I do wanna remove that from the battlefield. Like, I don't know what the beastmen are gonna do, so
Always be blood.
it's better for them to do nothing.
For the blood god!
Okay, I'm gonna go to the left.
Such meager resistance!
What is her strength? Yeah, she's still much stronger than us, so she has at least 3 more armies. Especially if the armies are like that.
Lord of Corn! Destruction!
Ooh, she's on the donut. Although I see ping over here. Is that Slanesh? No, what the hell is... Why is that ping? That's vampiric corruption. Okay. Probably that's Nautilus.
Ready the Reaver! Deliver your message. No need to beg.
They can.
Not begging here. I think it's the other way around. They still don't have anything. Maybe they cannot even recruit like a lord over there.
Forged for murder. I relish such power.
Ah, yeah, you have everything.
Good. Now we see. A glorifying act.
Skip that, skip that. Just build only on the fortresses. I have nothing. Yeah, I want to send Valkia down this way in order to go for the ancient city. Like, just close down here and go for the ancient city. I think these two can manage whatever this is.
Is that the best they could give us?
Ooh, that is interesting. We might need to play 2 more battles, because I do want to remove all of that. No, that is very interesting. I'm very glad I put I put Valkia on an ambush.
green. The master commands.
If I attack this, he support, but if I attack him, he doesn't support. And if he retreats, he doesn't. Perfect. I do have an ice mage. Okay, yeah, I don't want to lose the unit, so we have to play this one. If we end up losing something, it's not the end of the world. I think Valkia, especially right now, can raise up very quick, like armies and units very quickly. Pretty much everything over here is maxed out, isn't it? Although they do have a lot, and I mean a lot of large entities. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop them like that. Have the bloodletters in. And then have all the cav on one place.
Valkia the Bloody. Remember, warriors, it matters not from whence the blood flows, only that it flows.
For the dark gods. Chaos sorcerer.
Give me
You go for the sorcerer, you just go closer, you go for the sorcerer.
Invoke the blood gods. Chaos warriors. Followers of chaos. Murder for God. Murder for God.
Oh wow, she is insane.
Khanev's blessings.
I think everybody should be okay. Valkia really started popping off, didn't she? What are you fighting? Ah, you're fighting a kitty cat.
Taking action.
Stone cutter.
There you go, there you go, there you go. It was a nice decision to put all of them together.
Chaos.
They did decently, they didn't destroy anything, but they didn't die either. Holy, you took a lot of damage.
Yes, kill them. Hordes of chaos.
Okay, we're chasing the 3 dragons away. I don't want them to come back, so let's keep on the chase.
Incidental.
Valkia, can you take a dragon? Okay, testing time. If this unit dies, this sword does friendly damage. It did damage. I did so damage. But not nearly enough what it should have done. Probably because it doesn't have a lot of armor piercing.
Chosen of God. For chaos.
Okay, yeah. He's gonna die.
Chaos sorcerer.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Take this, mortals. Moving.
Seeking the fight.
Moving.
It is done.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Of chaos.
That's what's happening. I was like, why the hell the fight is still going on?
Exalted hero of Korn.
Slaupnir thirsts.
Chaos warriors. Hunting souls. Horns of war. Chaos is magic. Horns of war.
Why do you stay over there?
Gore Queen! Valkia the Bloody!
Chosen of Korn! Army of the Dark Gods! Skullcrushers, savage duty.
I'm gonna lose a horse unit for nothing, damn it. Okay, at least they broke. I could chase them and do more damage. But maybe it's not worth it. Actually, what am I talking about? It was definitely worth it.
Accept death as a blessing!
Enemy killed in battle, thank you.
Valkia the Bloody! Forget it! Death will not claim me! The Gore Queen! Behold my wrath!
We shouldn't have that many casualties, yeah, only 2, perfect.
Consort of Corn!
Now we can attack.
The glory of war!
Damn it.
I am nobody's victim! Sword Maiden of the Blood God!
Yeah, I thought we could attack through the north, but apparently we
Forged
can't.
for murder!
In that case, I'm just gonna retreat a little bit and let me replenish. I'm gonna try to set an ambush with him. An ambush, you know, like a bait with him. Oh, that's nice.
They will be dominated!
Keep your own counsel. You
Yeah, I'm
dare
just gonna
give me
try to
orders?
bait them into coming in there.
Mistress of Skulls!
She can stay there. If they see her, fine again. I'm just gonna retreat once and then fight the battle. I don't think they're gonna have another army down there.
Leave nothing standing!
You keep on moving, you keep on moving.
Exist.
These 2 are finished. We should be able to give you something.
Contest. It is done.
Perfect.
The Gore Queen!
I'd usually negotiate with my sword, but
He really
today
doesn't
you
want
are
to do that,
lucky.
and I don't know why.
The correct path. Talk is cheap. Let's board Seafang and fight.
Okay, let's do a count now that we can see everything. We only have 2. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're at 14, but I don't think everything is counted. I don't think these 2 are counted, for example, this one and this one. I guess we can check it like that. So this is 1, 2, 3 that I have, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we do have 13, exactly 13. So we do have exactly 13 if we confederate. How are we doing on victory? I don't even need to go for I don't even need to go for the goddamn ancient city.
Let's talk terms.
I can't just do this.
Any disagreements, there'll be a chance. Without doubt.
That should be like short and long victory objectives completed. So much for that. Only 45 minutes.
Exalted of Korn.
Okay, let's play the end then. We're gonna see like the victory. And if I have... Actually, I do have time. Although I do wanna go and take a shower. Yeah, the bait actually worked. Perfect. Nostankia came from the back. That was not perfect. That was a lot of movement over there. But that should be long campaign victory. Oh, that was so dumb.
Play this game on my side, and the rewards will...
We did the long before we did the short again. Wow. What a campaign. So yeah, Ostankia is here. She came from the other side, but we can destroy them at least. Like, this is one very easy victory.
For Korn! Sword Maiden of the Blood God. Reforged for murder. Karnith's awakened.
Plus, we can finally heal some HP back.
Glory of slaughter.
This one shouldn't even stand a chance.
The skull throw. Lord of rage. Kill. Maim. Slaughter.
We do not want your pity.
And we're gonna heal again to full HP. And this one should just destroy the sisters. Yeah, I don't think there is any chance of us losing the campaign. Even if somehow Norska loses to France, which I don't think it's gonna. Especially after the patch, Norska is very strong. Norska has the north. That is insane. Although the campaign was very nice. Like, it went very smoothly. We did play over here. Usually you don't play that. I would love if they change the victory objectives for Valkia to stay over here. Like, playing versus all of these enemies was far more interesting than the last campaign that I did with Valkia, because if I remember correctly, I was just moving through Norska. I just went right. I think I befriended Hatep, was it? I think it was Hatep. I was just gifting him, you know, small... I kept all of these settlements to give to Hatep, and I was constantly moving towards the right. I took all of that, and then I took all of the Norska, and I was just moving forward with Valkia destroying Norska. Although now Norska is going to be more competent, especially on turn 60, but it's not going to be like... It was not enjoyable. This was far more enjoyable. We did went up against a lot of factions. We played versus Dark Elves. We didn't touch the Dwarves. That's a plus, actually. I don't want to play against the Dwarves. But we went up against High Elves. We went up against Tomb Kings. We went up against Wood Elves. We're going up against Kislev. Like, it was a very nice campaign. We have a decent mixed army. A very nice campaign. It was an enjoyable one. Again, it's not on my top campaigns, not even close, actually. I do believe the Chaos Warriors are one of the worst, but Valkia does have the regeneration. I was thinking she's gonna be like one of the worst Chaos Warriors, just because she doesn't have anything going for her, and her abilities is, again, nothing, which is bad. But I was surprised, like, at least we had this replenishment. Having this thing on the enable replenishment in foreign territories is such a big deal, and now I kinda dread playing with the changeling, I think. No, it wasn't the changeling. What was the name of the other thingy? This one. The Kersling. Because I don't think he's gonna have replenishment on foreign territory. Festus did have from the Nergal gift, that was amazing. Valkia did have from the Bloodletting, that is nice. It's not amazing, but it is nice. You can have this quite a lot maxed. Like, even this army had it maxed for quite a while. Like, over here when it was doing battles. And I'm pretty sure when I start getting battles again, it's gonna max out very soon. We do have a nice roster. The core roster is not exactly one unit beat all. Like, we do have kind of a little bit of everything. It's not as strong as Khorne monogods. Like, the Khorne monogods are by far the strongest. Like, much better than whatever this is. If we lose an army, we're gonna struggle to take it back. But if you play carefully, if you play it a little bit slower, you don't really have to care that much. It is a bad thing, I think, with Chaos to go up against Empire on the late game. That's the one thing I dread. That's why with Festus I basically rushed the extinction of Empire. And it did work very well, actually. Like, we destroyed the Empire, and then we were fighting effectively vampires, which is the enemy you want if you have, like, Nergling units. That's why I do prefer Kugath so much. Like, fighting Gorst down here is, like, the easiest opening you can have on a campaign. But overall, she was better than I expected here. Like, although, then again, it is better just because Wulfric destroyed everything and took everything I wanted to. To be fair, if Wulfric didn't do this, I think the campaign would have been 10 times more gruesome, like, more annoying, because you don't really gain anything. Like, look at this map. Like, I did enjoy fighting all of this, but fighting all of this gives you absolutely nothing. Not even the sword victory. The sword victory is to get the fort, the Frozen City. You get nothing. You need Nagarond and the Frozen City for the sword victory objective. That's it. Everything else down here, all of this, is pointless. That's why I don't really like copying and pasting the long campaign victories of factions, because it's not the same. Maybe for Archeon it makes sense, unite everyone and then go down, but for everyone else it doesn't. For everyone else it's just boring. Like, seriously boring. That's why I enjoyed the campaign, because Wulfric basically did my victory objectives and I could play down here. Maybe I could continue the campaign and, come down and take the ancient city. It would be interesting. She's slowly gonna die, though. I don't even see her units being that great. Like, this is a mech army. This is the only scary unit in the army, effectively, and maybe Ostankia. But Valkia can snipe on Stakia. I don't think she can survive versus Valkia. She has 48, 41. Yeah. It's not gonna happen. Like, she's gonna get exterminated. Actually, since I'm gonna finish it off, I think we have one mission, so let me do the mission, just because I don't want it to be like that short. Let's make it an hour stream long. Like, just play the mission, talk a little bit, and then finish it. Rats and orcs. Very interesting. Wait, no. I think I've played that. I think I remember that. Yes, there are two fights. There are two sides that are fighting each other. And you delete the one and then go save the other as quickly as possible. Yay. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's kinda meh. I should have done it earlier. I did had quite a few opportunities to do that.
Sweet boons of war. I come for the Bloodfather's gifts, yet it seems I will get even more. How fond I am of the quarrelsome, green-skinned simpletons. So easy to slay, yet just as easy to bring to battle. And the ratmen, craven they may be, but always willing to brawl for their worthless lives. Perhaps some will be worthy enough to stay here and fight for Khorne forever. Let us find out. It is done!
For the blood god, Khorne, behold.
actually note.
Warband, assemble! With haste!
Do we go for executions? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna set Valkia over there.
Ruinous powers rejoice.
Also, there was a bloodlet over here, no? Did they make them invisible? I'm pretty sure there is a unit over here and it is invisible. Anyway, let's go back to the fight. I can summon something. That's gonna be very nice. Valkia can go for this one.
This world will die. Followers of chaos. Exalted hero of God. For glory.
Taking action!
At your command. Moving. For the stone throne. On Tyre's foot. They die. Chaos warrior.
Did everything die before we even touched them?
Army of the dark gods.
Damn it.
Chaos sorcerer. Corn empowers.
Yeah, this side didn't really needed my help, did it? Oh, that's bad. That is very bad. I need something. Ooh.
Valkia the Bloody! Execute!
Stone crushers of corn.
Ooh, this is Storm Vermin. Maybe not.
Valkia the Bloody! Skulls and slaughter!
Seeking victim. Carnage moves.
Somehow they broke. Probably because of the spawns.
My magic is
Okay,
ready.
you're kinda safe. I like that.
Physics destruction. Guided by the Valkyrie. Rage and fury. Clunk.
Another summon. Perfect.
Slaves to die.
We almost lost one of the cav units. Almost is the keyword.
Fury of corn!
And this is nice, but it charges very slowly.
Magic.
Although he should have done a lot of damage. Yep. Holy. And this is the finisher. 12k damage. Insane. But the Skaven forces are broken. What are you talking about? Oof. Nice. Love that. At least Valkia is an upgrade on Korn in a way that she has spells. I do love the lore of metal. Very nice spells. What can I say? Enjoyable, but I don't think that's enjoyable for everyone. Like, it's enjoyable because of the circumstances. It's not enjoyable because of the actual campaign. Like, the actual victory objectives are probably bad.
Valkia the Bloody!
What is your set effect as well? Yeah, the set effect is pointless.
Armaments worthy of corn!
Yeah, we're still gonna be like pretty much full HP. There's no way she can do anything.
Closer, little fool.
Let me level up everyone and press the enter button.
Harold Hammerstone!
You are on auto. I don't know why you keep getting levels like that. Ah, because you got wounded. That is, we do not need. We finally got that one. Ah, yeah, we gave... we gave one of the forts away. Oops. Although we're only minus 3k, why? Do we get an upkeep? No, we got the weapon. We had that one. Well, I don't know why we're only minus 3k. But effectively, if I was to continue this campaign even more in order to gain everything... First of all, if I had to gain the... If I have to do the long victory objectives by myself, I wouldn't have come down here. I wouldn't have even bothered. Most likely I would have tried to take like peace with Hatep or someone and just go to the right. Like, there is no need for you to go down. Maybe I would have played fully defensive up there. Just so I can leave and, you know, go to the right. Probably the second I destroyed Alithanar, I would have left over here. I wouldn't even have bothered with the sisters. That one is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the campaign over here. Like, this is good enough. But if I was gonna play the campaign normally, I would have taken out Malekith, then maybe Alithanar because he's definitely gonna declare war, and then I would have left. Take most likely Beregol because he has a fort and he's not friendly anyways, and then I probably should have gone into Norska. If on the beginning I had good relationship with Malekith, you could also try to make Malekith like friendly. If he takes out the Chaos Dwarfs and you can make friends out of him, technically you can because you have similar enemies. It's not 100% sure that you can, but you probably can. It's also a nice idea to just sorry, let him be and go to the right immediately. Take down the Frozen City, take down everyone on the north, and then come down and clap Norska, and then just snipe Nagarond, like the Iron Foothills. If you can. It's not gonna go like that, but if you wanna do the victory objectives, you have to play over here. It is kinda bad, boring, and a horrible mechanic, like a horrible design, not mechanic. But I did enjoy fighting over here. We did fight with pretty much everyone, and it was very, very nice. We have 3 very strong armies, pretty much maxed out. Wait, I think this one... Yeah, this one is a Chaos Warrior. We can increase this one. Yeah, we have 3 pretty much maxed out armies. Even these ones can be upgraded. So I'm very happy with how the campaign ended, but if you're playing on any other patch, Norska doesn't do this. Norska just get deleted. So I don't know if you can do that on the next patch or, you know, on any other patch that Norska is not insane. For now, you can do this. For now, it is nice, but the campaign is... Like, fighting a lot of different factions is nice. That's what I enjoyed on this one. I was gonna say we had to adapt. No, we didn't. I just made, like, an army that is good against pretty much everything. Like, we have a way to answer on everything. Like, we have a way... Actually, I would upgrade them to Skull Takers. So we have a way with Skull Takers and a few of them to take down large entities. We have a lot of anti-infantry. We do have spells to do disperse blobs, but they're not exactly that many blobs. But we have the option, I guess. That's the good thing about Valkia compared to the rest of the Khorne factions. Then again, the rest of the Khorne factions are 10 times stronger than Valkia, but... Well, what can you do? You get what you get. We didn't even make one prince. Let me make him a prince just for the sake of it. There you go. We have one prince. What does he get? That's the same. I think that's the same. And he gets Khorne Authority and Demon Reforge and Vigor Loss Reduction for Bloodletters. Plus movement replenishment. Okay, this is nice. No, getting the princes is nice. My grave with the princes is probably my grave with the whole Chaos Warrior faction. it is way too slow. For a faction that needs to move fast, that needs to expand fast, it is way too slow. It's not like you have endgame units. Your endgame units don't have armor piercing. Like, these are not endgame units. These are mid-game units. They're very strong mid-game units, on the high end of mid-game, but they're not endgame. Endgame, there are many people who have much, much better infantry even. Like, I'm not talking about, answers to this. I'm just talking infantry. So, as a faction that you should be moving fast, having such slow mechanics, it just doesn't fit in my opinion. Yes, it is still doable even on Legendary with most of them. I did lose, I think, with Azazel one time. I don't think I lost with actually we lost with Kolek as well. But it is doable. If you play a little bit carefully, it is doable. But in my head, it doesn't fit. Like, the alchemy is not working with these factions. That's what I don't like the most. Like, the campaign is pretty much, did you do any big mistake that cost you an army? No, then you win the campaign. Yes, then you lose the campaign. It is way too polarized. Like, it's very hard to do a comeback, especially on the beginning. Like, if you lose your key units on the beginning, that's it, you cannot recover. While, for example, with Sotek, with Tachenoin, let's say you do the expansion that I usually do and take down the Tomb Kings. Let's say you lose Sotek, you lose Tachenoin over there. You don't really care. Yes, you lost the Bastiladon, but it's not the end of the world. Like, your main armies are still King Javelins. That is a unit that you can recruit from everywhere. Yes, you have a setback, but you can play. If you lose your starting army with, like, if you lose Valkia early on, for example, when I lost over here to Harganeth, that I did a mistake, if I actually lost the army, the campaign was pretty much over. I had no answers for them. Like, my unit, after, losing the few Chaos Warriors, the Bloodletters, and the Skullcrusher unit, my answer would have been Marauders, like this. I have these things, and I don't even have a full stack of this. I cannot make a full stack of this. It's just these. You have like 4 units. Maybe if you're lucky, you can get 1 or 2 RORs, but that's it. It is very bad design, in my opinion. It doesn't really work for a fast faction, and in Total War in general, I do believe Zerg factions win much, much more. Like, you can see that with the Orcs, for example. The only Zergish Orcs, I know I'm using StarCraft talk over here. How do you say that? Tags? Or, I don't know. How do you say that? There is a way to say that. I don't remember how to say that. Terms? Yeah, I'm using StarCraft terms because Zerg is, like a StarCraft faction. But if you're using, like, if you check the orcs, pretty much every orc is the same, except Grom. And Grom is like 10 times better and 10 times faster than any other orc, just because he can buff the cheapest and fastest unit to recruit. Like, the quickest you can take out armies, the quickest you can expand, the more you're gonna be rewarded. There are very few factions that are gonna reward you more if you stay on one place. And that's the problem with Total War. You need to be moving and fighting, and making slow factions doesn't really work anymore. Even dwarves, that they do wanna make a slow faction, you just gain so much more by expanding. Like, just the cities are gonna build themselves. At some point, you keep on expanding, because if you're expanding, you take in gold, you bringing in income. Like, you can create a lot more in general by expanding, rather than just having 1 or 2 settlements. Like, you rather occupy a new settlement. You don't lose anything by occupying a new settlement, and just let it have that 100 or 200 passive income that it gives you, and go for the next one, then and don't even give the gold into that settlement. You're creating a buffer if you're expanding. Like, you get so many bonuses by just expanding. You have a buffer, you have a little bit of passive income that it adds up after 10 or 15 settlements. It adds up. Yes, it is like 100 or 300 per settlement, but in the end of the day, it does make a big sum. And then you're gonna start also getting populants. Like, every turn, the population is gonna be increasing on those settlements, and if you don't lose them, you're gonna have enough to upgrade them, and then you're gonna have the gold, and then the whole economy is gonna get kickstarted. Even for the dwarves, you have this insane incentive to expand. Like, even if you don't have the gold, even if you don't care about the gold, even if you don't care about the population, you still get a buffer between your enemies and your home city. Because if your home city gets besieged, you're effectively losing everything. You cannot recruit, you cannot, I think you don't get population, you cannot, basically you cannot recruit. I think you also get a penalty on income. I'm not sure though. So having a buffer and having more settlements, it's always going to be beneficial. And the faster you can take them, the better. And now the second layer on top of that is having, what is your roster effectively? What is your units? Because you're like, oh, look at all of those units. You don't get them as Chaos Warriors. You make them as Chaos Warriors. So you cannot really say, oh, great and clean ones. I can make an army out of them, and I have late game armies, and I just get like a few, Keepers of Secrets. Yeah, a few Keepers of Secrets to deal with the artillery and the range units, and I'm done. You can't make that army. Like, it's not possible to make that army, because you only have a certain number of summoned units, or this is the extended roster effectively. But even on the main roster, you cannot really make an army out of everything. Probably the strongest unit that you have, which is an endgame Doomstack, unfortunately, is probably the Aspiring Champions. But this is a Doomstack only with the Undivided ones. With the Monogod factions, you have even less than that, which forces you to make like a mixed army, which is not a bad thing. The problem is you don't really have a nice endgame mixed army with units on variety that can perform. For example, what am I talking here? Where is Valkia?
Mistress of Skulls.
I did a Skullcrusher Doomstack, I think, with Arbal. And Arbal's campaign was done on 1040, by the way, like 20 turns earlier. And they still didn't perform very well. They were actually losing units. I was playing the battles, I was struggling with them. This is not an insane cav. In my opinion, even the Dragon Princes of Imbric are better than them. Probably they're gonna win versus the Dragon Princes if you class them together, but the Dragon Princes are better because they have more entities. Yes, you can lose them, but the chunks of damage you get is lower. I have a feeling the Skullcrushers don't really deal that much damage that quickly, just because they have fewer entities hitting. Like, if you compare the stats, let me see. Let me compare the stock stats. 130 armor, 70 speed, 44, 42, armor piercing anti-large on 60, and 70 charge. Definitely the Dragon Princes are gonna have everything lower, I think. Where the hell are the high elves? 1, 3, 7, 7, 4, 4, 6, 7. And we have Dragon Princes. 1, 3, very close. 7, 7, they're faster and have higher leadership. 4, 4, 6, 7. So they have more melee attack, more melee defense, more weapon damage, and less charge bonus. But the Dragon Princes have double the unit count. Like, literally double the unit count. And you have more speed, and you have more charge bonus. So that 10 that you're missing on melee attack is pretty much negligible. And that 40 does add up because you have double the entities dealing damage. So in a way, this unit works better than this. And where I'm going with this is that even Dragon Princes are not great on anything other than Imric that can buff them. because you get them way too late on the campaign for them to be useful. So even this unit that in my opinion performs better is not great on anyone else other than Imrik, who can get that on tier 3, probably 10-20 you have Dragon Princes. They are insane on that turn, like 10-20 to 30, they get insane. That's when they shine, that's when this unit becomes amazing. If you compare it to something like, where is Bretonia? If you compare it to some of the endgame cav units like this, they're not even gonna, actually they might stand a chance, but they have perfect vigor and they have 15% damage resistant flat and more charge bonus. Pretty much, actually no, they have a little bit less damage. Isn't that a tier 4? That's a tier 4 variant. What am I even comparing? This is the tier 5, but I don't think we have tier 5. The tier 5 variant is this one. But you're going for this. Like, this is an endgame one. For example, the Royal Hippogriff Knights, they can deal damage versus anything. They have the movement to catch everything. They're very slow, by the way. 70 speed is kinda meh. Is 70 or 60? 70. Wait, that was 70 on the normal one? Or is just the buffed one? Yeah, it's 70 on the normal one. Like, on Bretonia, you get these knights, you are flying, which means doesn't matter if you're doing sieges, they're gonna perform pretty much the same. They have insane AoE attacks. You can destroy anything that's on the wall, anything that's not on the wall. You have pretty much the same charge, you have a little bit less melee defense, yes. You have perfect vigor, you don't need anything else. You have 15% damage resistance. What the hell is a knight? And you get a lot of, knighty bonuses. They don't really get that much. Even from Valkia, for example, yes, we got up to 80 charge bonus. But actually, yeah, we did get a lot of melee attack. What do we buff? We buff melee defense and charge. Charge bonus is nice. Melee defense is not that great. Speed, melee attack, and missile resistance. This is nice. What do we get on? This is from the red line. But yeah, you have to think that they can get bonuses from the red line and the technology tree as well. Like, these ones can get bonuses as well. Let me check. Stock, what do they have? They have spell resistance. For a small entity, actually it's a large entity. For a large entity cav unit, you don't really need spell resistance. There are very few spells that can deal damage to large entities. And you have frenzy. Like, that's it. Versus a Hippogriff Knight, like, they're supposed to be the same level as Hippogriff Knights, right? That's why I'm comparing them to Hippogriff Knights. Versus a Hippogriff Knight, which have perfect vigor and flat 15% resistance on everything. Plus flying, plus magic attack, plus a ton of armor piercing. Like, I don't know. Like, they're not exactly endgame units. And again, I am not a very big fan of Chaos Warriors. They do have a lot of armor. What the hell was that? Why did you open over here? Wasn't that this thing? Yeah, that was this thing. Why the hell did it open over here? How did I do that? That's how I did that. Anyway, like, they're not exactly... The Chaos Warriors are not exactly endgame material. Like, even with Zines, when we were playing Zines, I don't really like the Chaos Warriors. Late game, everybody has a lot of armor piercing, and just having anti-infantry is not gonna help. Yes, they have insane melee attack and melee defense, but that's not gonna keep you alive. That's if you're going up against I don't know, Hellstorm Rocket Battery, I think it's called, or Volley Gun.
Chaos, the fact.
Wait. I'm forgetting basic stuff right now. Where the hell is Empire? The Empire. The Hellstorm Rocket Battery, yeah, and the Volley Gun is the Hellblaster Volley Gun. If you have like a Hellstorm Rocket Battery on the other side, your unit is cooked. Like, period. Your unit is cooked. If you go up against landships, which I have seen an almost perfect Doomstack with landships, your units are doomed. Naln is doing that, by the way. especially on the end game. Even a demigriff army is gonna be like very scary to go up against. Like you do have a little bit melee attack and melee defense, but they're gonna be scary to go up against. It is not a nice thing to go up against. So I don't know. They definitely work, they can hold their own, but if you start losing your armies, it can snowball and you're gonna go down on crawl. Because let's say I want to recruit another army, right? I have to do that on the move, because if I recruit from here, I get 1, 2, 3, 4 units. That's it. Like, these are the only 4 units that can not even hold themselves, that are good enough for mid to late game. And I'm saying mid to late game because stock Chaos Knights and Chaos Warriors are not exactly good at late game, especially Chaos Warriors. But they're good enough as a filler. So in order to make an army, if you start losing, you need your RORs. Like, this is your army, and then it's gonna be very difficult to come back from that. I guess that's my gripe with Chaos Warriors. Effectively, what you're doing is you're babysitting your armies, and you really, really need to protect all of them. You can lose one, it's not the end of the world, especially with all the bonuses you get. If you have high-level heroes, you can, you know, buff them quite a bit. Like, you have a lot of unit experience. Like, if you see over here on Valkia, you have 100% unit experience, 100% unit experience, and 75% unit experience gain. So you can increase units very quickly, but you cannot have like an army done in like 5 turns. And more some factions can do that even on 2. For example, the Wood Elves. I do remember in like, after some point, you could just recruit a full 3-man Doomstack in like 1 or 2 turns. That was disgusting, for example. Like, you cannot do that with the Chaos Warriors. Like, your settlements, your forts are very, very valuable. If you lose one, you take a big hit over here. And you can't really have many armies. It's not like you can have a horde of armies and you can upgrade it whenever you want. Like, I don't know, Skaven or Tomb Kings? Yeah, Tomb Kings, actually Tomb Kings. Because you can have a horde of armies with Tomb Kings, especially the new way. After the rework, they can have quite a few of armies going around. That's a good change, though. Like, you have a lot of cheap armies, and whenever you have like the unit capacity, you can slowly change them and refill them with better units. If you lose like a skeleton army, you just remake one with Tomb Guards, you put in some of your single entities, and you just make like another good army. It's not like that you can just spam trash and slowly make it good. Here you can't spam anything really. You cannot even spam trash over here. How many trash do we have? We have like, what's that? 7 units of trash? Because this one is trash. This one is trash. This one is uber trash. I really hate this one. And trolls are, you're just gonna disband them. So this is like, half of the roster is panic roster effectively. And the actual units you can get into decent units, like you can upgrade into decent units, is like 8 to 10 units. And then you have to wait over here for like, actually you're not gonna wait. You have to move through settlements in order to regain that. And then you're gonna have an army that's gonna go up against tier 1 units, which is gonna be a big problem. I guess that's my biggest gripe with Chaos Warriors. Anyway, I yapped for way too long. That was Valkia. It did went well. I did like how it unfolded, but it's not gonna be every campaign. I know that, and that's what saddens me. That's why I don't wanna recommend this campaign. Even though I enjoyed this one, it's not gonna happen every time to get your long and short victory objectives by Wolfric. He's not gonna do that every time. I know that, and if I had to go over to Norska and take the whole north, it would have been very boring. But this one went well. This one was satisfying. I did fought pretty much everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Which is gonna take a long time, by the way. I probably gonna be moving Monday, so for the next 15 days I'm most likely not gonna have internet. So I guess that's it. That's all for now. See you on the next one when I come back and finish the Chaos Warriors. Bye.